Hi everyone, welcome back to the Declarative Academy, your go-to channel for mastering Salesforce without getting lost in the code. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of Salesforce enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into another important Salesforce Trailhead module titled Create Record Types. Whether you're gearing up for your Salesforce Administrator credential or looking to enhance your Salesforce customization skills, this module is perfect for you. Let's start with what you'll learn in this module. By the end of our session, you'll be able to create record types to define different business processes and customizing page layouts and picklist values for specific user profiles. All right, let's set the scene. At AW Computing, Noah Larkin has requested some tweaks for his teams. He wants to set up custom record pages, but first, you need to lay the groundwork by creating record types. Record types determine the business processes, page layouts, and picklist values users have access to, ensuring that different teams see only the relevant data. By setting up record types, you'll ensure that when Noah's consulting team views customer accounts, they won't see partner accounts. Additionally, instead of scrolling through a long list of values in the industry field when using partners for consulting or training, record types will allow them to choose from specific options like consulting or education. Let's get started. Remember to launch your playground or choose your preferred org if you would like to follow along. First up, we're going to create a new account record type called Customer Account. Start by heading to the Setup menu. Once there, click on Object Manager and select Account. Now, let's navigate to the Record Types section. Let's go ahead and click New. As we fill in the details, remember, for existing record type, choose Master. In the record type label, let's call it Customer Account. For the record type name, this should auto-populate. If it doesn't, enter Customer Account. Then add a brief description, type for customers and prospects, and ensure the active box is selected. Next, in the Make Available column, make sure to deselect the checkbox. But don't forget to select both the Sales User and System Administrator profiles. Then, click Next. Now, it's crucial to ensure that the Apply One Layout to All Profiles radio button is selected. From the drop-down list labeled Select Page Layout, choose Account Layout. Finally, with everything in place, click Save to complete the setup. Next, we'll edit the industry picklist values to remove consulting and education. In the Action column, click Edit next to the industry field. In the Selected Values list, hold down the Control key or Command key on a Mac and select Consulting and Education. Then, click the Remove button to remove them. Once you're done, click Save to update the changes. Now, let's create another record type called Partner Account while still in the Account object in Object Manager. Head over to the Record Types section and click on New to initiate the creation process. Make sure to select Master from the existing record type picklist. In the next fields, enter Partner Account as the record type label and Partner Account as the record type name. For a brief description, let's input for consulting partners. Remember to check the active checkbox to enable this record type. Now, it's time to make this new type accessible. In the Make Available column, select the following profiles: Partner App Subscription User, Partner Community Login User, Partner Community User. Once you've done that, click Next. Here, confirm that the Apply One Layout to All Profiles radio button is selected. From the Select Page Layout list, choose Account Layout. Finally, click Save to complete the process. And there you have it, a new record type tailored just for your consulting partners. Now, let's streamline the industry picklist values to focus solely on consulting and education. Start by locating the Action column and clicking Edit next to the Industry field. In the selected values list, use the Shift key to easily highlight all values from the first to the last. Then, while holding down the Control key or Command key on a Mac, click to deselect Consulting and Education. With just those two values remaining, click the Remove button to narrow down the list. Finally, click Save to preserve these changes. Next, we'll refine the type picklist values to feature only our desired choices. Again, find the Action column and click Edit next to the Type field. In the selected values list, hold the Control key or Command key on a Mac and select Prospect, Customer Direct, and Customer Channel. Once you have those highlighted, click Remove to take them out of the selection, and don't forget to click Save to finalize our updates. This process not only keeps our data clean, but also enhances usability down the line. By creating these record types, you've addressed Noah's concerns by enabling specific workflows for different account types. Great job so far. Now it's time to check our hands-on challenge to make sure we did everything right, and you can earn those points. Just head back to your Trailhead playground to verify. Let's quickly recap the key takeaways. You learned how to create record types to define different business processes. You customized page layouts and picklist values for specific user profiles. You ensured that different teams have access to the appropriate account types, enhancing workflow efficiency and data accuracy. If you found this walkthrough helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the Declarative Academy for more Salesforce tutorials. Have questions or tips of your own? Drop them in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and keep trailblazing. Until next time, stay declarative.